Alright, I worked a little bit more on this avatar. I think it looks pretty good. I think the mask came out quite nice. It is not perfect, I would say. There's definitely stuff left to be desired. But I am definitely pleased with how this has come out. Even the mouth, you can actually move around and change all of the different sizes and how it looks. So I'm pretty happy with how everything's turned out overall. Yeah, I think the mask came out good. This was what I was working on last time. It does have one keyframe, and that just moves it up. But when I mess around with the other settings over here, so this controls all the lighting. So it goes from super dark to fully bright, and that's just a mixed shader with emission and a principled BSDF. I think that's what it's called. Not that one. Yeah, principled 100% roughness to keep it mostly flat, specifically for when I use outside lighting. And then the emission, of course, is just emission. It makes things light up. That's really it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. The outline, again, it's the real saving grace here. I mean, look how ugly this is without it. It looks so good. I'm so happy with how it came out. I did add one shade smooth or subdivide onto the spheres. Yeah, the outside spheres. I don't know what they would be called, but I made that so that it would look smoother with the grease pencil outline thing. Anyways, let's get to the real big aspect. Everyone's here for it. It's the mask, the eyes and the mask. I think it came out great, honestly. The mask, it was inspired by both Mardi Gras and Masquerade masks, as well as slightly by the Phantom of the Opera. So I looked up inspiration, and then I did a really rough trace of a Masquerade mask, and used that as the general shape. And I think it came out nice, you know. I can't complain too much. It looks good, and I mean, it just looks good. So I did have that. Added the eyes, which I Boolean cut. Also took those from the mask. I Boolean cut those out. Added slight thickness. It's like, if we go into wireframe, you can kind of see it's a very thin border. So there is some thickness, not a lot, but I needed that to allow for the eye holes to be cut out. Otherwise it had weird topology. After that, I added a faceplate at the back. So on that back layer, I just filled in a face, put in white, just pure white. And the eyes already get the outline on them, which is great. I didn't have to do anything extra. For the line in the middle, I did have to take out the nope. Oh, it's referencing the other pose. I did take a line just directly down, duplicated it, moved it to its own object, and then that worked as the slice down the middle. I do have it so that this can be changed if I want one side to be one color and the other side stays a different color, but I'm gonna keep them both red for now. Yeah, I'm really happy. Let's go mess with the settings. You can change the color of the eyes and the mouth. This one is the border and the mask. I believe this is the faceplate. And of course the sun spikes and the stars. And my favorite part, the mask. It just opens up. The eyes go up, the mouth goes down, and the faceplate opens up. I think it's a pretty cool effect. I don't know what I'm going to put inside of it, but yeah, it's just an interesting effect. Now, I just need to figure out how I am going to add this in the corner, because it'll look kind of like this, maybe a little larger. So, and then it'll have the mouth be changing as I talk. I have a changeable setting over here. So if I change that number, the mouth opens and closes, so it looks like it's talking. So I'll have to do one render pass with the mouth closed and then one render pass with the mouth open. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think it looks pretty good. It took a lot of learning, but I'm all for learning here, so I think it was well worth it. I think the face mask came out pretty nice, and overall, I'm very happy with how this has come out, and I can't wait to start using it after I figure out how to actually implement it. I was thinking I might make a game that I can just import this into, or a program, technically, that I can import the images into so that I can actually get the transitions, because if it was the way that I'm thinking about doing it, it would just be images and then it would switch the images instead of actually doing a video to switch the images. So you wouldn't see like the transition, but I want to see the transition part. So I think I might have to figure something out. If you have any programs that might work, share them down in the comments, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's coming along nicely. Hopefully I will be able to very soon have animation. I may render it off just as is to have in the corner when I do video games. Speaking of video games, I recorded The Binding of Isaac last night, and it didn't record my audio, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It was devastating, because I had such amazing commentary. Like, this was 10 out of 10 voice acting. It was so amazing. It would make Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson cry. That's how beautiful it was. And you guys just don't get to hear it because my computer decided to be obnoxious. So that was quite the tragedy. I did fix it. I made sure I can see the audio volume moving over on OBS, so it shouldn't mess up. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you like how this guy looks. I mean, I think he looks cool. I think it's a cool idea. But yeah, thanks for watching. Do all the like, comment, subscribe stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah, see you later.